Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very interesting news where we actually have some big news when it comes to anyone who has a PlayStation 5 that should actually be on the lookout for a really good deal to also go and save some money, but as well kind of go maybe get inclined to the PlayStation ecosystem, and as well as actually ongoing right now with all the European regions and a bunch of other little various spots, and coming to America, I believe, very soon. We also have some very sad news with a really popular streamer too as well, some kind of good news when it comes to console news, and some PlayStation VR news too. So if you guys are basically PlayStation 5 owners, you guys may or may not have some pretty cool stuff to go talk about. So we're gonna go talk about that all throughout this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch link down below. We have the Target links down below, the Amazon links down below, and everything else all in between. Definitely go and subscribing, leave your comments down below if all of you lovely folks would like to, and let's dive into this video. Like I said, it might be a little bit of the sadder side over here too. We'll have to kind of see a little bit of kind of news kind of popping off over here. So very first and foremost, if you are a PlayStation 5 owner right now, especially more in the EU, Australia, and a few other select regions, as of right now, it's not actually out here for the American folks, but if you guys are I think it usually has kind of happened a few different times as well, probably will happen a little bit more as time goes on, but basically right now they have a brand new first-time plan, subscription plan out here, so basically if you guys want to go and try to go save a bunch of random money, if you guys have never been a part of the PlayStation Plus, or as well want to join the PlayStation Plus, I do actually highly recommend it. So for this one, we have the 1-month subscription over here. If you guys want to look through the deluxe, it's actually at $5 instead of the $22 price point, which is very nice, although sadly all the other various ranges are a bit lower on this one. The extra as well is only at $3 too, which is in all honesty a pretty good price point. And as well, the essential is for the very first month over here, $1. Now, if you guys are a part of this ecosystem / have not done so already, I believe it actually is for the first time users. I do highly recommend a lot of folks going and checking this on out. As I mentioned, it actually is over here for the European and other outside regions as of this second, but as time goes on, they'll probably be coming to America right afterwards too, because, well, America usually likes to go work in these deals pretty much globally too. But either way, if you guys ever do see these, I like my best to let you guys go and know. Mainly because if you guys see the price points and everything else with it, it's kind of usually all around kind of nice as well. So, big stuff. If you guys do have a PlayStation 5, please make sure, if you guys are in Europe, Australia, or as well probably the next few weeks for America, make sure you guys go take advantage of this deal. It's actually a proper good deal. And as well, we've also been seeing a few more of these like weird, sketchy websites. Some of them are legit, we have to kind of go and see, or actually popping up over here where they actually have a chance to, well, what's the word for it? Basically have a chance to go and give you like these deals and cheaper price points and everything else in between. So in case you guys have not done so already, make sure you guys go and do those and take advantage of those and be on top of that, because I want you guys to go and save a bunch of money as well. We've also been seeing like some really good deals too for all the ongoing big AAA games, such as like the Spider-Mans, Ghost of Tsushimas, and everything else too. So please make sure you guys go check those on out in case you guys would like. Now, all around good stuff with that. Now, to kind of have that kind of cool news over here, we actually have some very sad news to go and cover. And this is regards now to one of the more popular streamers over here called Kyedae. Now, if you guys don't know, Kyedae's actually been up really like kind of popping off over here, kind of on the similar side of like a, I don't know, kind of more of like a, I don't know how to word it. Just, it's a very popular content creator. She's been very wholesome. She's on 100 Thieves too as well, and I've interacted with Nade Shop before. Very good dude. I like him. Big thumbs up or whatever. Good dude. Like a lot of the people I've met so far from 100 Thieves over here too. On top of this one, never mind, other accounts muted. But with this one, they say, "Hi everyone. I've recently been diagnosed with like acute myeloid leukemia with cancer," which is kind of sad to go and see this. I'll be setting up treatment very soon. With that being said, I'm not too sure about how my body will react to the treatment too as well. And obviously the entire internet, because everyone who's interacted so far with Kyedae has been an overall like pretty good person. Like I think she's been pretty good. She's been in the community. She's done like just a good vibe, you know, kind of like how I kind of aspire my own Twitch streams to go and be. And well, even we have Twitch themselves sending over to wish them like, you know, very happy recovery. But it's a little bit more on the scarier side too, because yeah, it's not good. If you kind of go through the Reddit threads, some folks have actually been talking about the survival rates on this. Now, I'm sure if you actually get diagnosed with cancer, you don't want people discussing like your probability of living or how drastic it might be, which I agree on that one. I'm just giving them like a hope for the best, praying for the best, because when it comes to content creators and streamers, a lot of them, like I'm a streamer myself. I'm sure you guys, I've done a few YouTube streams. Would love to do more. If you guys ever want me to, let me know in the comment section down below. But I also always stream up on Twitch too as well. And when it comes to stuff, it's like your community and the people you interact with and people you interact with on a day-to-day basis, you want them to be happy. You want them to be good. You want them to enjoy themselves. And when it comes to news like this, it's very scary because, well, it's your own personal life. You never really know what kind of goes and happens from that. But a lot of folks are kind of saying like, hey, the 5-year survival rate for that age bracket is 50%. It's very aggressive. It's very scary. A lot of folks are saying like, hey, I just hate like even hearing this news. I only know them from the clips, but like they're usually pretty wholesome. It's really kind of really sad. It's just sad news. No one ever wants to hear like a content creator or someone who's big in the industry or community or what Reddit, YouTube, Twitch, whatever it might be, having to go and deal with this too, man. I think she's literally only 21. Like, I think at this point, I believe, I could be wrong if you guys know, I believe she's actually dating It's Timmy, I believe, could be wrong, and both of them are kind of a younger couple who've been kind of blowing up on the social media side, and well, for them, it's just really sad to see. I don't know, it's just really, really sad. It really, really is sad. So I'm gonna hope to God that everything turns out good. A lot of folks are still saying the diagnosis is still kind of rough no matter what. So my biggest prayers, thoughts, if you guys want to leave a nice little comment down below for them, they'll probably never see this video, but that's just kind of rough to go and see. But at least on this one, top of this too, we also have been seeing even more now, even reviews when it comes to the PlayStation VR 2. Now, when it comes to PlayStation VR 2, a lot of folks are saying this is one of the best VR experiences of all time. Sony VR Realism, new AI are basically game changers. They had a chance to go rock out. Someone summon me on Twitch. Thank you if you guys your Prime subs. Go use them down below if you guys have those on Prime. But basically, people are even saying like GT7 as one of the best VRs known to man. Like, they basically built this game ground up from this VR mode. They have some big updates. I believe it's actually a free update too as well. So if you guys do have the PlayStation VR, you guys can go check this on out. And they're basically like, yo, once you sit down and begin a race in VR, you never want to leave. And this is actually one of the big games, surprisingly, that I would really, really, really like to go and play. I'd really like to enjoy this. I'd really want to go and rot this on out. I want to have a chance to play this. Like, I really, like, this is actually the one game that makes me want to go buy a VR. But everyone's kind of basically sending out their reviews, and then there's, like, the pictures and everything in between, that it just looks insane. Like, you can quite literally be inside the cockpit itself as you guys are playing the game, going through the pictures and stuff, and the graphics look really good, although you can probably see it's a little bit not as detailed in comparison to, like, the normal standard display, because, well, you have to go and encode a little bit more, 360 view, always encoding type of stuff, but it still looks very, very good. But at the same exact time, too, you can literally go and control the actual panel. You could literally be inside the cockpit itself, going and playing the game and enjoying the game. I think it's sick. Like, I really, really want to go buy a PlayStation VR just off this alone, because I just think it's cool. Like, I really genuinely think this is actually kind of a cool thing in general. Now, as well, I've also been hearing similar things, too, for the PlayStation VR review for Resident Evil. Now, these Resident Evil games are also been looking very, very sick. A lot of folks are saying that there's, like, some more like issues possible with a few little hiccups or glitches or bugs or whatever it might be. But a lot of folks are saying that these are actually generally good experiences, where people are enjoying the vibe. They're enjoying the vibe, like just enjoying everything. They're enjoying the game. They're enjoying the console. They're enjoying literally everything. And of course, when it comes to stuff, they have had things like haptic feedback and everything else too as well. Yeah, it's just really, really good. And now I am been kind of a little skeptical when it comes to PlayStation VR 2. Let me know if any of you guys in my community have actually gotten one. I feel like there hasn't been that many, but on all the reviews, the comments, the games, and everything else in between, a lot of folks are saying on how good it is and how nice it is and how like proper it is. And I'm very, very happy to go and see this at the end of the day. I don't know, but yeah, they're actually overall saying that the game itself is very, very good. There's very cinematic on top of this too. There's a lot of different scenarios and things you can explore and freedom everywhere. And I just really think it's generally a really cool experience. So they do lose some of the cinematic vibes. There's a little bit of like, have to have like some weird kind of reload requirements or whatever too as well. But they say it's amazing, good visuals, good haptic feedback, good comfort options, and everything all in between. I got to give it a big thumbs up, and I'm excited to go and keep on seeing more PlayStation VR news. Now, on the very, very tail end over here, we have a little bit more on the Final Fantasy 16, which has been the news cycle a lot these past few days, saying if it was not for the PlayStation 5, they would still be in the development cycle, saying the free-flowing combat especially felt the benefit of Sony's console, and with this, with the brand new SSD, better internal graphics cards, CPUs, general, and all that type of stuff, it seems a little bit better. So Square Enix is waxing lyrical over the PS5 performance capability, saying that Final Fantasy would still be in development as of right this second if it was not for them. So at the preview event for the upcoming game, a group of senior developers explained how Sony's console helped them bring their ideas to life. If we didn't have that memory that the PlayStation 5 has and also transfer the speed, the SSD that has the PlayStation, that basically the PlayStation has, we'd still be in development right now, said director Hiroshi Takai. And basically kind of goes to showing how good the fundamentals are for the PlayStation 5 to make it go and work. And it's cool because they're showing on how like this system made a very easy spectacle. They're able to go and implement their games, designs, worldview, everything all in between with it. And they're like, yeah, it's basically all just because of the power of the PlayStation 5. So I want to give your thoughts and comments down below because I really want all you guys to go get your PlayStation Plus if you guys can. Go and save some money if you guys have not done so already. Same thing, make sure you guys go and claim up all your PlayStation Plus games before that's all fully done and finalized for the month, but as well for the PlayStation Direct games. And on top of that, too, all the other various games as well. So if you guys want to, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below. We have the Target Amazon links too and everything all in between. I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.